welcome back to our channel, Living the Fine Life, the Fine Life channel, guys. I'm Narita Miller. If this is your first time, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for showing your love and support to our channel. So guys, it's been a great couple of weeks. Definitely, as you know, in our previous channel, we had recently shared that we experienced a miscarriage. And for those who know, and if you don't know, now you know that it is not an easy process to go through. As Christian as I am, as much faith as I have as a person, as optimistic, it's not an easy process for no one. And not until you've experienced it, which I don't wish this on anyone, you don't know that it's still hard and people grieve it and it takes time, and that child they lost was still valid and valued. And sometimes there's a void, especially because you want that child, you want that baby so much, and you just have this longing to be a parent or to have another child if you already have a child. So it hasn't been an easy process, and I appreciate those who have showed so much love. But guys, I wasn't not posting because I didn't want to. It's just part of the process. It's been hard. But then also, like, our after our birthdays, and we shared the video, right? And then like Mother's Day and other, like, you know, events were happening in our life, and we're just so busy sharing that time with like family and seeing family and then friends, and all this good stuff was happening as well. But I want to continue with our videos and our vlogs, so stay tuned for more, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, did you know that we're on Instagram at joanne.livingthefinelife. I'll be posting more updates and bonus featured stories there, so that you guys could keep up with us even when we're not posting a vlog. So without further ado, guys, this video I wanted to do was how I've been coping with a miscarriage, and some tips on how you can cope with a miscarriage, or if you know someone who experienced this, or if it's you, I'm praying for you, and I'm empathetic towards the situation, and you're not alone. I hear you, and I hope that this video can be a blessing to your life. And just know that this too shall pass. I understand that it's easier said than done, but you're gonna make it out of this, and I pray that the Lord blesses you with your rainbow baby or babies. So yeah, guys, by the way, I have to share, Chloe and I match. I think this is the cutest thing ever. Chloe, you want to come here? Come here. Come here, girl. We're both rocking the same type of shirt. Come here, Chloe. She passed by, licked my hand, and then just walked away. She's so sweet. Come here. And then Charlie's here as well. Look at this, guys. We're matching. Isn't this adorable? Look. You see, is the vibe here. Is the vibe. Look at this cutie boy. Aww. So these are my dogs, Chloe and Charlie. If you haven't seen them before in our channel, these are our two fur babies right now. We love them so much. And they recently started their own Instagram. So if you haven't followed them yet, what are you waiting for? Go check them out. Support their page. It's Chloe and Charlie _official. They do a lot of reels, okay? So guys, yeah. Now, how I've coped with the miscarriage. I won't deny the fact that in the beginning it was really challenging for me. As optimistic as I try to stay, it was hard. You know, I was hurting. I was devastated because, as you heard Shaheen and I express on the previous video, we really wanted this baby. We're so excited. We've been praying about this for a long time. And as you know, like, we just knew, like, the Holy Spirit, like, God leading us, like, surrender, like, you know, we knew what was coming. And although we were waiting to see if anything changed in our situation with the pregnancy, but unfortunately we lost the baby, right? And I had to surrender and pray, and I had to find myself in a place where I didn't become mad at God, especially because I knew that becoming a mother and having a child was a promise that he made. And the word of God tells us, and I'll put the verse here, is be fruitful and multiply. Like, we're married, I'm thinking, right? We're married, we're trying so hard to get pregnant, and you want us to be fruitful and multiply, you know? Children are a blessing and a gift from God. Like, why not? What am I doing wrong? You know, I could have gone in that whole mindset, but I had to bring myself back to just reality and just remember, like, God's in control, and I can't be mad at God, especially when he helped me and is with me throughout the whole process. I could have easily got mad, but I had to realize that he's not allowing this in my life intentionally to hurt me. There's a greater reason. And even the doctors, remembering what the doctors said as well, is like, hey, sometimes the body rejects the pregnancy. Sometimes there's something off or wrong. Sometimes there's nothing you did wrong. Please know that today. If you had a miscarriage, there's nothing you did wrong to cause the miscarriage. It's not your fault. And I think that's where a lot of women hurt the most, because they start to wonder their mind. And that's where my mind went to, is like, did I eat this? Did I drink this? Did I do this? Like, I remember I was juicing a lot and I was having so much celery juice around that time, and I'm thinking, was it excess celery that could cause this? And I started looking up like that, and then it was like, none of that. We asked the doctors if it's something we did wrong, even my husband Shaheen, and it was a process of devastation, of realization, being devastated, hurting. Like, I had to snap myself out of it and try not to get into depression. I'm gonna be very vulnerable, real and honest here with you guys. I was so close, if I wasn't, I didn't know, to getting depressed. Yeah, guys, it got real quick. I was feeling and going through more than what I was even sharing at the time with people close to us. Of course, we told our closest, like family at the time. And not that if I didn't tell someone and they're my family member, it doesn't mean that we're not close. It's hard to just go through this and, okay, now let me make sure everyone knows. Like, it's not what I was trying to do. It was hard. But like, we did tell our parents. You see, like that. Like, we had to tell our parents then, and we told our pastors and our parents, and that's as much as I could handle at the time. So it was just that type of thing. And I hope people understand and respect that. It's not like the thing where, oh, this happened, I need to make sure everyone knows. No, like, it was so hard on us. We just needed some support and prayers, and that's it. And just having to repeat it over and over and over again was so hard too. So it was like, look, people who love us will understand this. So that's what I want to tell you today. Know who your circle is, know who those healthy people in your life are, and you don't have to repeat this to every single person. So A, know and accept your reality. B, don't get mad at God, even if you're not like a person of faith. Don't think that there is a higher power causing this for you on purpose to hurt you. Like, God is the creator, you know, our body, he made a woman's body to create. But know that it's not your fault. So don't allow the enemy to bring these thoughts in your mind of, I did this wrong, I ate this, drunk that, what did I do, was it me, was it, you know, those thoughts, because that really isn't healthy for you, and it's gonna really mess with your head. And then the following thing was, what was next? The following thing was that I realized that for a few nights, now guys, I'm about to be even more transparent. Like, I can't believe I'm gonna mention this, but it's the truth. For a few nights, I would wake up and I would just start crying. I'm gonna be real with you. I would wake up, I'll start crying. And going back to that, like, I'm like, oh no, like, I can't get depressed. I don't know. Is this a natural way that my body is cleansing? Is this the natural way that I'm dealing with this? But it was just like, I wasn't even trying to cry. It was just like naturally just flowing out of me. And prayer helped me so much. Praying with my husband, praying with just me praying, talking to God, asking God to help me not be anxious, asking God to help me, you know, cope, and asking God to help me not be depressed. You know, trying to be self-aware, because maybe I was depressed and I didn't even know it, but trying to be so self-aware of, oh my gosh, not allowing myself to get into this place. So that's what I'm gonna, share with you. Another tip is prayer helps so much. Prayer changes things. God hears you, God listens to you. So, pray and be real with your prayer. Like, tell God how you're feeling. Tell God what you feel you're going through. He already knows, but it's so healthy for you to have that relationship, the open relationship with God, and pour that out in prayer. It helps you heal faster, and you're able to cope with this in a different way because you'll be able to experience the peace of God. And I'll put the verse here. It says, the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. And you think, how did I find peace during this time? Like, it doesn't make sense. Exactly. God, Jesus will give you that peace that surpasses all understanding. And not to sound like religious or churchy, but I'm telling you how I cope. This is my real experience. And if it works for me, it can work for you too. So know that you're not alone. Know that God hears you. And through prayer, it'll help you clean your heart and just help you cope. And by cleaning your heart, I mean like not allowing this to build up to create anxiety or depression or doubt in you as a woman. That, am I able to conceive? Can I hold a full-term pregnancy? Can I hold a viable pregnancy? You see, all these thoughts that can flourish from the root of us just marinating in the agony of losing a child. So it's so important to just steadfast pray, be self-aware, try not to get yourself in this rut. Even if you feel like it's comfortable in the moment to be in that rut, like, you can overcome this dark time in your life and your spouse's life. And the other thing I'm going to say is be patient. Be patient with yourself and show yourself love. It's okay if you're having a down moment. You're human at the end of the day. So take care of yourself and be kind to yourself. And don't beat yourself up because you need to be human for a little bit, and acknowledge that you need time and you need help, and that's okay. All right. And then the following thing that helped me cope is finding the colors. Finding the colors, right? And what I mean by finding the colors is something that, like this light bulb moment I had, is what makes my life colorful right now? What's the optimism? Because it felt so dark. Like, it's horrible. Like, I was at a time that just mentioning it, I would break down. I couldn't handle. What was that is like, okay, my child is in heaven, in the best place, in the heavenly realm, with Jesus. The other colorful thing was I couldn't get pregnant. I've been trying for so long, and I was pregnant. Okay, breathe. Step one, like, you trust in the Lord that you're gonna be pregnant, and He showed you can get pregnant. It didn't work out, but this child is okay, is in the best place ever, and you could get pregnant. You have the hope. The other color was in connection to hope was this pregnancy. I say that this child just unlocked a new level of hope and faith in our life, because it just seeing that positive pregnancy test, hearing those words, you are pregnant, just seeing that, it just did something to me. It made it more of a reality. Like, there's one thing, it's hard, right, to have faith and believe in something that you've been trying for so long, that should be natural to my human body, and it's not happening, but because you're holding on to God's promise and you believe and you have faith. But then when it becomes more reality, it's like when Mario, in Mario, he goes do do do, like, he just has this boost of like energy in a whole nother level, and he's like woo, that's literally like how it felt to me. So I use that as fuel. Use it as fuel, okay? And the other color was like how beautifully, I thank God for this, I was able to heal, like, physically, because I was informed and educated by doctors that I could have gone different ways. I had to see doctors several times after miscarriage. If you've gone through this, you know what I'm talking about, to see if I needed to get like a more further procedure done inside, and this whole 9 yards I'm not going to get into. But then every time I saw a doctor, and thank God for this, Jesus, everything, I healed beautifully. The doctor's like, everything's good, you don't need to do anything additionally, you're good, you're set, this is done, like, it is finished, type of thing. And it was like, okay, God, thank you. This could have gone so much more worse. But you helped me get through. And then finding those moments every day, having moments with your partner, having moments that brought light and joy. I have some friends that were very, 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 very supportive. But she sent me this picture of like, you know, Jesus holding a baby, and she wrote something special. I'm not going to share because it's very intimate. And that helped me. Like, that helped me so much, just seeing it like that, you know? And it may seem weird, like, wow, like, not like she was reminding me that I lost a child, but it was just comforting to me, you know? So find your colors, find those like special moments that help you cope, and know that it's okay to cry. Sometimes there's people that make you feel like, oh no, don't cry, just stop, let it go, let it go. And honestly, like, Jesus wept, I can too. Okay, so like, let me be, like, let me cry. I need to heal. I'm healing right now. It hasn't even been a month, it hasn't even been 6 months of this. Like, don't judge me because I'm breaking down just one more time, and because I'm humanizing myself. If God himself came down as a man, as Jesus, right? He sent his son to show his human side, to connect with us. Let me also be human for a minute to heal. If I need to cry, if you're gonna make me feel like, oh my gosh, you should be over this already, I don't need you in my life. So, you know, like that, you gotta see who you really confide in this with, and know that it's okay, and the right people will support you and show you love and be patient with you and be nutritional to your cope. But it doesn't mean that you're gonna stay in this devastation forever. I respectfully say this because it comes to a point that you do need to just say, okay, I'll let it go. I'm gonna go into another stage of my life. I make peace with this. So another thing that helps is making peace with it. Because it's also not healthy to go back to it, and every time we go back to it and back to it, it just brings us back to a dark place. It's been a few months for me, and that's why it took me a while to post this too, or to even record this video, because I was not there yet neither. And it's not easy, it's easier said than done. So please be patient if you know someone in your life that's going through this. Try to be more sympathetic towards the situation and patient. If you, maybe it's not you going through a miscarriage, but you're trying to help someone cope. Sometimes being a listening ear without judgment and praying for them helps. You know, that's just the best piece of advice I could give, because at the end of the day, it's so hard, and you may not have the words for them, for that person, and that's okay. But if you want to be a good friend during this time, is be a listening ear without judgment, or without seeming like you're just hearing them, but you're like, oh my gosh, again, seriously, you know? Don't cast judgment and just be patient. And if any, you know, just pray for the person that they cope, because at the end of the day, we're all human, and this could have been that person going through a miscarriage. But how about if you go through something, maybe not a miscarriage, but something else that it's just so hard for you to let go? How about then? So it's that type of thing. Let's not have a double standard for things, and just show people the love of God, like genuinely. So guys, I say this with the utmost love and respect. I wish you all the best, and I send all the baby prayer and baby fairy dust, not fairy dust, but you know, all the baby dust your way. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join the Fine Fam. This is a positive place. It's genuine, it's loving, and you matter here. So don't forget to subscribe. As we always say, stay well, be blessed, and continue to live the fine life.